Hey, and welcome to Light Pace Way. I hope that you're all doing well. I'm gonna get a message out for you. This is actually my 4th attempt. It was like I couldn't get going, couldn't get started. Things kept happening, and the last attempt I did get a few cards out before the cat started scratching at the door, and I started panicking, thinking, oh my goodness, it's not perfect. But that actually, with the cards that came out, some of you are making a mountain out of a molehill. It's just thinking that things are bigger than what they are. There's a need to, clear whatever confusion and stuff that's going on around you or with another person. So I don't know whether that energy will continue throughout this read. But yeah, let's see what comes out. So all my messages are timeless, and I trust that whenever you are guided to one of my videos, that there'll be a message in there for you. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. Take no offense. Don't sweat the small stuff. This actually came out before on the last attempt of getting this reading out. Call your spirit home and change the scenery. Get one more. It's not an emergency. Reach out. Yeah, this was out before. And clear the fog. Some of you are taking things to heart, or someone around you is. You're making mountains out of molehills. You're very, very sensitive at the minute. Some of you are paying attention to details that don't even matter. Some of you need to ground yourself. Some of you could be taking on other people's energy, so or you give too much of your energy away and you're really, really ungrounded. So there's a need to call your power back, call your energy back, and cleanse and ground yourself here. For some of you, it's not an emergency here. Some of you are really, you're panicking, you're worrying. You're really worrying over something that, that doesn't even matter. It's just... Let's see what else comes out. The Tower. Yeah, you're shaken by this. Something's been said or done, or you've said something or done something, and it's shaking you. Some of you really need to look at why, though. Why is that shaking you? The King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is someone that's solid, stable, you know, really secure and intelligent. They're a provider. Has someone called you selfish? King of Swords underneath. Oh, patience. Someone may have insinuated that you're selfish, you're dishonest, you know, you're cruel and bigoted and just reckless. Yes, I feel someone's called you all these names, and it's eating away at you. It's eating away at you. Some of you, because of what's been said, you're looking at yourself now as a failure. You know, when people call us names, you know, most of the time they're just projecting, you know, what they actually are. I think that's why I don't sweat the small stuff has come out, because, you know, you're reliable. You know, you're someone who supports people. You're stable. So why are you taking offence to someone calling you, you know, selfish and cruel and... Why has that triggered you so much? Yeah, this is setting you back. It's setting you back. Some of you could be withdrawing from a situation because of this. Oh, okay. Some of you need to let this go, you know. Some of you really need to let this go, and you need to step up now. You need to step up. Call your energy back. Call your energy back and ground yourself. Some of you really, there's something's hit a nerve there, and whether this was someone, you know, whether this was actually aimed at you, or perhaps you've just heard something, you've listened to something and it's triggered you, and the whatever you've heard, it wasn't aimed at you, it's just triggered you for some reason or another. So you need to really look at why it has triggered you. Yeah, you really need to call back your energy. You need to ground, because at the moment, while you're stuck in this tower energy, you know, worrying over what you've heard, what someone said to you, it is setting you back. You're withdrawing. You're withdrawing from life. You're withdrawing from a situation, from a workplace, and it is setting you back. Yeah. Some of you need to learn how to be more adaptable. Not adapt. Is it adaptable? No. You need to what's that thingy when you, I can't think of the word. There's a name for it, where you don't, and some of you are going to be screaming at the screen. We don't take things to heart. It's like water off a duck's back, sort of thing. You need to get in that energy, you know. Don't take things to heart, you know. Block it. Once you've gained the confidence, yeah, within yourself, nothing what anyone says or what you hear, you know, nothing will trigger you. Once you've healed absolutely what it is that's put you in this energy, things like that won't trigger you again. So there's something within you. There's something within you that needs healing, that needs looking at. Maybe in the past, maybe you did come off as, you know, bigoted, cruel, selfish, and stuff like that. And it was a long time ago, maybe. You know, just sit, if that's the case, sit with that energy for a little bit, you know, and then let it go. Forgive yourself. Because obviously, you've got the King of Pentacles here. You're not in that energy anymore. So a lot of major arcana here. So this is something that, you know, this is important. Even though whatever was said, it, you know, it was just either in passing or someone's just come out with it. It's a big deal. because this is what's setting you back from propelling forward. Yeah, change the scenery. Yeah, some of you need to get out in nature, or, you know, just do something that you've not done before, you know, or you've not been for a long time. Change the scenery, you know, allow a new energy to come in, because it will distract you. It will distract you from this here. That will, it will, changing the scenery, blowing off some steam, it, you know, it will distract you, and, you know, it'll help you ground and, you know, step in that fun, positive energy, which will allow you to then to think straight, and possibly even, you know, gain a new perspective. Some of you are in doubt with the Six of Wands there. You're in doubt on whether you can actually move forward. But you're just tricking yourself. This is all internal. It is all internal. It's all to do with you. And because you're tricking yourself, you're not allowing you, you know, to move forward. You're not allowing you to, you know, go out and have a little bit of fun, because you're stuck. You're literally stuck in this tower. I'm going to leave it there. And, you know, it's not an emergency. This is not. But you're stuck here for some reason or another. It's unhealthy. You're missing out on big opportunities with the 6 to the 5. You're stuck. You're absolutely stuck. You need to move forward. Get out of this unbalanced energy. Put in the work of finding out why you was triggered so much by being called a Page of Cups in reverse, a Knight of Wands in reverse, naive, reckless, bigoted, you know, careless and cruel. And why was you triggered? And if you have in the past, no matter how long ago it was, been in this energy, even if it was just for a split second, forgive yourself for that. Forgive yourself. Sit with it just for a moment and let it go, and forgive yourself. Call your spirit home. Call your energy back from wherever you heard this. Some of you, someone is projecting their energy onto you. And they want you to stay stuck because they want your position. They want your position, so they're projecting onto you. Take no notice of them. Ignore them. Call your energy back, you know, because this person has been in your energy and they're using it. They're using your energy. This person, that if it's someone projecting, they're using your energy, and while they're using your energy, it's setting you back. And there's a need to literally call your power back from this person. Change the scenery, go out in nature, and, you know, really ground yourself and protect yourself. But for the most part, I do think this is about healing yourself, healing whatever this trigger was. You need to move forward now. Whatever healing would be. No, it's not. It's angel therapy, these ones. It's too many. Indigo. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. Yeah, you are a leader. You're a King of Pentacles here, you know, and some of you, you're taking things to heart. You're very, very sensitive, and, you know, some of you are empaths, so you're absorbing other people's energies, so there's a need to cleanse and ground. Cut cords. Yeah, whoever has been either like whoever has triggered you by calling your names, whoever is projecting onto you, or whether it is something that's happened, you know, something that you've done in the past that's triggered you, it's been triggered, you know, forgive it and then cut the cords with it, because you're no longer on that timeline, you know. Look at it, sit with it, let it go, cut the cord with it. Some of you need to cut cords with the person that's projecting this onto you. Call back your energy. Manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Yeah, some of you just really, some of you are empaths, and, you know, you're very gifted, and some of you may not even realize it. So, you know, really set the intention, you know, of letting this go, this energy go, and moving forward, because you'll find once you do that, it'll come through very quickly. Emotional sensitivity. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to us all. Yeah, some of you who are finding that, you know, because you're quite sensitive, some of you may cry at the drop of a hat, and stuff like that. You're taking on other people's energies, and you're finding it a burden. You don't know, you know, how to deal with that. And this is why your spiritual hygiene is very, very important. You know, call back your power, call back your energy every single night, every single morning when you wake up, because, you know, in the dream state, in the astral, you know, we're meeting different energies, and people can cloak their energies in the astral. You know, you could think that you're meeting a family member when it's that enemy that you've been dealing with. So there's a need to really up your spiritual hygiene. You know, cleanse all of your chakras, your aura, whether that's taking spiritual baths, using smoke cleansing with sage or Palo Santos. Eat healthy, you know, cleanse your surroundings, because dust and, you know, clutter can hold on to that negative energy. So there's a need to really, you know, keep the cleanse. And I don't know why I need to tell some of you could be moving house here. We've changed the scenery. Do not take that old sweeping brush with you. Buy a new sweeping brush for the new house. You're starting a new beginning if you're moving house. So you need to, you know, you don't want to take the old energy, the old negativity and stuff with you. Buy a new sweeping brush. I don't know why I needed to tell someone that. But yeah. And again, I find it when if people have moved out that have been very toxic, I always go and get a new sweeping brush, new mop. You know, you don't want to be mopping up everywhere still with that toxic energy. So yeah, there's some of you really need to keep up with that spiritual hygiene and, you know, call back your energy every single day, every evening before you go to sleep, and also when you wake up. I'm gonna leave that there, guys. Yeah, don't let people project on you. Take it with a pinch of salt. Yeah, just take it with a pinch of salt. You know, a lot of this that we're here today is projection, and it's actually what the other people are or going through, and they're trying to project it onto you because they don't want to look at it. And so, right, I'm going to leave it there. If that's if this message is for you, or you like how I read, hit the like button, and if you've not already subscribed, hit that one as well, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.